All right, so first of all, there will be no Tyla show in Nigeria. It is not happening. So this is a message to the show organizers and the show promoters that are bringing Tyla into Nigeria, that show is not happening. Not when Chidinma Adesina is battling deportation in court in South Africa, in Nigeria. He's battling deportation in court. And you want to bring in Tyla. Then you will sell tickets. Then Tyla will make money off Nigerians. These same Nigerians that South Africa hates so much that they are hunting the Nigerians down and even killing them. Then you are bringing Tyla into this country. This is a warning to you. If you go ahead with that show, we will come to that showground and we will bring it down. We will bring the whole show down. We don't care what will happen. We'll face the consequences. Some people might even lose lives. And this is not jokes. We don't want Tyla in this country, and that is what it is, right? You see, this whole thing about xenophobia didn't even start now. A lot of you maybe some of now just start to use this internet, right? I'll take you back to 2019. 2019 xenophobic attack from South Africans to Nigerians was so crazy that I was crying like a baby. I even posted it on my Instagram then. I had to bring it down because of community guidelines. It was so crazy. A video where South Africans would chase down Nigerians on the streets. They will carry stick, hit them on their head until they are unalive. It was not a joke. It was crazy. The videos was crazy. You think it's all these videos you are seeing now? Back in 2019, it was bloody and it was crazy. I was watching these things. I was crying. Like a black man, somebody with my skin tone, with my skin color, will hunt me down because I'm in your country. For what reason? You claim that I'm taking your jobs and I'm taking your women. That is why you are hunting me down and then you are unaliving me. In 2019, it was so crazy that a lot of celebrities started speaking up. And that is the reason why Burna Boy can no longer go to South Africa. It was so crazy. These are the tweets that Burna Boy made then. Because Burna Boy was one of the first that spoke. Then YC and some other person spoke, right? So Burna Boy tweeted, I have not set foot in SA since 2017.
President Tonubu, you should resign. You are terrible at your job. You are an epitome of incompetence. You are a terrible president. You should resign. Rest, sir, please. Look at what Nigeria has become under your reign. Nigeria is very simultaneously a country under siege. Just in case you are clueless about what is happening in the country, or your team of advisors, your panel of people are somewhere vacationing in Seychelles, let the people who are dwellers of the country and have now been forced to turn into fugitive get you acquainted and conversant with what is happening in a country that you claim to govern. Students are running out of schools. Parents are leaving their homes down to the streets because the houses are no longer safe. Nigerians are experiencing intense and extreme suffrage, exploitation, and tyrannical leadership, governors under your rule. Resign. You are doing a terrific job at ruining Nigeria. Nigeria has bonds under your surveillance. You're not fit for the job. Resign. We are currently in May. We don't know what will happen before the entirety of the year is over. But we know that we are not secured and safe because security under your reign and your rule is not guaranteed. Resign. The lives of Nigeria is not yours to toy with.
Come, Nigerians, wetin dey go on? I don't understand. Wetin really dey occur? Una say na who song where South African musician artist Tyla won't come sing for una, where our sister Ayeresta cannot sing for una. Una say na which performance where Tyla need to come perform for una, where my sister Ayeresta cannot perform for una. Abi na which mini skirt una won't see. Abi which waist. Abi I don't understand the thing where una define. Where sabi girl no go fit give una all my other peoples where full for ground for this country. Where be say una go need to see. Make nobody put me for talk. Make una no put me for talk. All of una will be say once una see small waist mini skirt body don the cash una go say una won't go buy ticket, won't go do na erosion go help me come out the fence of una compound with the gate go put for somewhere. Na Lagos flood go help me pack all of una with that ticket go put for somewhere danu. I don't understand una. For this one where we did so at this point in contact like this so. My country people, this one is not about entertainment or this or that. It's not about, this is about your dignity as a human being and as a people. Waiting go give person mind and confidence say you want to do tour, a concert at a time like this, and you say the country where you go, now Nigeria, with all of what is happening for your own country, you cannot hold citizens responsible for what government do. What citizens talk when government they do bad? When government they do oriburuku, is it not the duty and responsibility of citizens who get voice and platform to call their attention to say this is wrong and this should be protected? If in this country, Nigeria, where we did today, so a Nigerian, God forbid, kill a South African, before South Africa go start to the talk, now we fellow Nigerians go first hold our own accountable before person go come from somewhere, come start to the talk. Even if government they misbehave, the citizens will always stand back. That is why foreign nationals feel at home when they're here. So when something is going on with a country and citizens or other countries, you feel it is okay for you to keep quiet, and then few as they not be said the thing even don't happen, it don't pass. So this is a video where they even see just yesterday of a person being allegedly strangled and suffocated by the same law enforcement for the country. And then you want to insult our collective intelligence to say you want come they do of all things. Not be say you they come for penance, not be say you they come for forgiveness stuff, to come beg on behalf of your country, to come hold mic, say you they do, you they share with any. I no understand. This has nothing. You must ensure that as a people, you prove that you have dignity of human life. That is, you go come, they sing, make Nigerians where they jump up like squirrel. They dance and celebrate the death of our countrymen who don't die for the country. Or what will you exactly be celebrating? Instead of that kind of concert, when I no go carry my mama talk Labi to come, they sing. At least that one when I go give her life to Christ. Waiting be the song when I want here where I get a star no go come sing. Sabi boy no they do this thing. Animals they in this something. So big I know they do like this. But you must listen for your this thing. You know easy they this something like that. If I know yes say proceeding on the grind and something like that. Instead when I go they talk about that one when they say this thing. This is not a time for this. If not be bad government to buruku where we get. South Africa go pursue Nigeria. Ghana go pursue me. Ivory Coast go pursue me. Cameroon go pursue me. Chad go pursue me. Even Gaza go pursue Nigerians. Because we don't carry Shigidi make leaders for here. We don't carry AI make leader. People wey know they talk. Shigidi owiwi. Now say you they do like this. They do like this. On a normal day, if Nigeria has human beings for government, if to say Nigerian government now human beings we get as leaders, should we be talking about approval for this kind of concert? Share any person in the right senses with the one where they go on, go get the nerves, if not be see finish. Now because we don't carry Shigidi make presidents, we don't carry Shigidi make leaders and governors, that is why the country be like this. If not, who be the people where they approve this kind of nonsense? Who be the people where they talk about immigration? That is when I go allow Oriburuku ti bang, Oriburuku lenche, Oshi lenche. I no blame one. Now see finish now they cause am. Now I make for the one with this so person go get my say if they come from in country from South Africa to come do concert for Nigeria. So Nigerians go gather for the place, they go to jump, they go to dance, they go to celebrate, they go to do Oriburuku buying Oshisco Nigeria PLC. Whoa, Tyla, go back home. You cannot come and perform here to take our jobs. Go back. For now, we say go back. We know they fight with anybody. We know they follow any person quarrel. We say as a people, let us mourn our dead. May we fix our country so that when we say they come for concert, you go fit come for concert here. We know they follow you fight, but please for now, go back home. Nigerians, make we give ourselves brain. No, this is not about entertainment or one person. This is about our dignity as a people. What exactly is the value of human life to all of us as Nigerians? Every country go look down on us, then they go come, still get confidence and mind, say they want to come do concert. Now erosion go pack all of now we go dead. Now Lagos flood go deal with una for me. My name is
was born. There was hunger in Nigeria. Let's take a look.
Yes, it liability of my predecessor. I so did. And I've been running with it. But this government has stabilized and there's prosperity on the horizon. The quality of life is improving. Yes, before I was born, there was a hunger in this country. And I have no control of the population development of Nigeria, trajectory. And that is why you have membership in your various faiths and churches to give hope to people and give commitment to humanity and the true sense of it.
All right, Ayo, Nigerians are divided. Some agreeing that hunger and population growth are structural challenges no president can fix overnight. Others pointing out that fuel subsidy removal and naira devaluation have significantly worsened food costs under this administration. And I'll take some reactions on X before I come to you. Bruno wrote, inheriting past challenges is literally part of the job description of a president. Is there actually any government that succeeds without assets and liabilities? We need real solutions instead of endless reminders of the previous administration's mess by the president. Another ex-user, Legal, wrote, he made a quite striking comment about having no control of the population development trajectory of Nigeria. Asiwaju, conduct a census to know how many people are in the country, then plan accordingly. Why plan accordingly? It is important to know the percentage increase of the general population of Nigeria, the eligible voters, the unemployed, underemployed people, the elders, etc. Humans are the greatest assets of a nation. Planning the economy based on estimated population shows unseriousness. If the population is growing and at a fast pace, as most analysts are projecting, what can you as the president do? Nothing. It's too sensitive to touch, but at least speak up. Be proactive. You know, I actually like that tweet Very about, good. Census and the planning, because this is one of the issues that we have in Nigeria. Yes. We do not have that database, the census database. And this is the sort of conversation we should begin to have, even, towards the lead up to the election. We're talking about, how many voters are there? What is the actual population of Nigeria? But also the question about how do you plan for an economy? We've seen the economics or even this administration talking about this $1 trillion economy as well. Your thoughts?
So,
how do we
spot on
on
that?
Yes.
Let me just say that I think it's important for us to hear views like this so that we can really understand the thought process, the ideology of this administration. Unfortunately, the president has not presented himself for a proper interview where we can interrogate certain things. Even before he became president, he did not submit himself for a debate to help to analyze, interrogate some of the ideas that he had for Nigeria. Even when he went to Chatham House, he wasn't able to articulate what he had planned for Nigerians. Instead, he relied on teamship, calling on members of his team to respond to questions that were on the minds of many Nigerians. So to be fair, Nigerians don't actually have a clear idea of the plans and directions of the president based on his views. But when he comes out to speak like this, then we have an idea. And what was going through my mind when he was speaking about, hunger has been there before he was born and doesn't have a control of population numbers, I thought, but wow, this is it. We are in a critical situation. If the president can speak like this concerning the country, it reminds me of what one of his spokespersons said, Daniel Buhala, when he was saying that, the poor people will always be around, that's why the church has poor people, making a justification for the levels of poverty. And when you hear justifications and excuses like this from leadership, then it means that there is no plan or there is no thought as to how to get to understanding the issues and how to get Nigerians out of this terrible situation we find ourselves. Talking about numbers, I don't know how any government is able to plan without data. And so what we have is estimations and vibes. How it's feeling is almost, like how you go and check, let me see the forecast. You have no critical data to analyze and dimension the real issues. How can you talk about population control if you do not even understand the population, the rate of growth of population in Nigeria? You cannot give us that. The last administration, which the president said he inherited, had planned, had started conversations around a population census. They said they were not going to do it. They were going to leave it for the next administration to do. Since the last 3.5 years that President Tonubu has come into office, there's been no talks around population census. So we are still effectively planning in the dark. What happens with that is that it does not inspire confidence that we know where we are going as a nation, whether economically, whether planning for the most vulnerable, whether planning for poor people, whether the plans to make lives better for the poor. And that is a worrying situation. What I would suggest as I close is this. The president needs to give us numbers, data on how these policy reforms is talked about, especially the unification of the exchange rate, and just final point, unification of exchange rate and the removal of fuel subsidy. To what extent these savings has contributed to more money in the pockets of the ordinary Nigerian? Actual data. Number two, jobs that have been created. What are the numbers of jobs that have been created? Not just estimations, not just vibes, but how many jobs have been created by this administration? Right. Just simple things like that, and not give excuses that any leader should not be making to his people.
All right, we have to move, Dr. Abati. Well, one sentence, please.
It's unfortunate when the presidency says, well, hunger has been existent since even before he was born. Now, that, rubbishes this commitment, even by his own government, to agriculture as a primary responsibility and a primary target of government. Every government in Nigeria has always said agriculture, should be major focus to create jobs and to make sure that it goes to bed hungry in Nigeria. It's like the president saying agriculture is not important. If people want to go to bed hungry, they can go to bed hungry because it's a fact of life, which has been there since he was born or before he was born. The second thing is planning without data. Planning without data is one of the major challenges in the development process. The international rule is that population census should be conducted every 10 years. The last time Nigeria conducted population census was 2006, 20 years ago. But over the years, we've been budgeting for the National Population Commission. They will say they are doing birth and death registration census. At the end of the day, every government will say, we are planning for census. Money will be budgeted. Nothing will happen at the end of the day. So we're just planning in the dark.
All right.
And that, does not show that we're committed to the development process.
Okay, Rufai.
My comment on this matter is, let the poor breathe. Don't suffocate them.
That is the president's statement, Rufai. It's not your statement. Did you borrow it? Where did you borrow it from? Well, all right. Okay, well, thank you all.